So this morning I slept in a little bit, and I was going to do the city sites tour with the hop-on, hop-off bus. And there's a little wine tour that goes along with that. I was going to buy my tickets online, but my credit cards didn't go through. So I'm going to try and get down to the stop, and hopefully they let me on the bus and pay with cash at the ticket office. But so, as you can probably already tell, I made it on the bus, just bought my ticket here on the bus. Credit cards went through, so might have been something to do with the website. So now I just got to go around in the whole circle downtown because the wine tour is actually a couple stops behind where I picked the bus up. So I have to go through the whole thing before doing the few stops on the wine tour. So should be probably a couple more hours on the bus. Try some wine, and yeah, I'll be right back where I started. So our first stop here at the Mariners Wharf at Hout Bay Beach. The driver decided to take a 5-minute break and just leave the bus running, and I'm the only one on it. So I could have a bit of a fast forward of my day and hijack the bus, but it's a bit of a risk that might end up in a South African jail by taking that path. So maybe I'll just wait patiently on the bus and check out my maps. So we're just switching buses now, and I'm onto the wine tour. So here I am at Groot Constantia Wineries. It's the oldest winery and vineyard in South Africa. And with a name like Groot, definitely had to check it out. So I'm gonna see if I can do winery tour and tasting. So I've paid for the wine tasting. They have 5 different wines, 2 whites and 3 reds, and they pair them with different chocolates for each wine. So I've got my first 2. I'm just sitting outdoors, and I'm gonna sip away and enjoy each one. So up next we have the Pinotage and the Shiraz. So far, all the wines get my seal of approval. The match with the chocolate is really good. I don't know if I'm tasting the wine the right way, but whatever. It's all really good wine. It's really good chocolate. So, met a little friend, a little dog, kind of wandered over and decided to be my pal. So I imagine he belongs to the winery or something like that. So got one more glass of wine to try, and that's the Governor's Reserve. So I imagine it's going to be a good one. So I was trying to both savor and be efficient with my time, keeping in mind the buses only run for a certain time in the afternoon. So I seem to have missed the next bus by about 2 minutes. So I've got about 10-15 minutes to spend just taking in the sights and enjoying the after effects of 5 small glasses of wine. I decided to buy a bottle for Christian, my couchsurfing host, just as a nice way of showing my appreciation for having me while I'm in Cape Town. I've been told elsewhere to beware of the baboons, so yet to see any, but I've been told they're vicious. Back on the bus. Back on the bus, on my way home. So behind me is kind of the last big hill that I got to walk up from the bus stop. It's after dark, so it's not usually the best idea in Cape Town to be out and about, but it's one of the safer areas. But I'm only about 5 minutes away from where I'm staying, so better keep on going. Home sweet home in one piece.